Hi, my name's Maurice, and I'm here to show you all the games that I always like to play at all times. So, here's the thing that I always like to show you every time whenever I get bored or anything. I can always show all the things that I can ever do in life. It's all get to be that fun to do all at the same time. So here goes. Now, the game that I always like most to get to be known as my favorite characters of all time is exactly what I'm going to show you. So the thing is, I always like Sonic Generations. This is one of the games that I got for Christmas a long time ago. So now I always like to play it. It gets that fun every time you travel fast or play. And that's exactly what Sonic does. And he's my favorite character of all time. And that's why I always like this guy. Cause he's always get that awesome like everybody else that I can ever imagine. So next, we're going to show you that I also get to have Sonic Unleashed. Sonic Unleashed is another one of my favorites. That get to make you run fast like everyone else, like you always do it, and can go out and try to save the world from that every bad happens. And every time it happens, just always up to Sonic to do his things, so that way he can put an end to it. So that's that. And here's another Sonic game that I like. It can be that fun to play. It's Sonic the Hedgehog, from the year 2006. And this one of the games that get to be that fun to play too. And he get to run fast on foot to try and help the princess and to try to help save everyone from everything that Dr. Eggman ever had set up on them. Now, here's another game that gets very awesome and I always love it. And he gets to be known as my favorite characters of all time. So here's Asura's Wrath. Asura's Wrath is another one of my favorites. He gets so powerful every time he gets that similar to him when he gets that angry a lot. I don't give a crap about it. So he's always one of my favorite characters of all time, and he gets that everything, just like he gets very similar to characters like in Dragon Ball Z. And this game is just very epic sometimes, like it's a movie or something. And next is the Famous Two. The Famous Two is in this game you can always do a lot of electrical power, so that what makes this guy very awesome. Cole McGrath. He's another one of my favorite characters that gets that epically powerful, and he can do a lot of great electrical attacks, and he can do a lot of incredible damage to try to destroy everything. And in this game, his powers get very epic than anyone else's powers does. That makes it a lot stronger. So it's always one of my things to do. Next is Ninja Gaiden Samba 2. In this game, you can always go out and do a lot of killing on these bad guys that are always trying to ruin everything. So every time when it comes to being a great ninja, it's just up to you to do a lot of slashing and everything, and do a lot of critical damage on anyone, do a lot of blood killing, and that's what all it does. Now, next is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. This is one of the things that I always like to play sometimes, but I can always enjoy it. But sometimes you just don't get that every sometimes, but it's just one of my favorites. And next is Twisted Metal on PlayStation 3. And it's another one of my favorites that gets awesome and do a lot of car crashing and do a lot of rocket blasting and everything, and that's what this game always does. And it's another one of the best things that I always like to enjoy. It gets very fun when it comes to being a driver. You just gotta keep driving all the way to the end till you get stuck on play, and then at the end they just end up getting themselves killed at the end. And part of that anything that's always part of the way it's going on with them, they just come to the end of their deaths. And next is Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Okay, this game, we can always play this game anytime when it comes to, at the very end, you can just be up anyone who always just trying to get your way in tag battles. And doing all the tag battles that always get very cool sometimes, and the way I play it's always like an electrical fist things. Now, it's Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Another one of the best things that gets very simple. You can play either side of Street Fighter or Tekken sides. And so it's always fun to play wherever you ever want to be outside with. It's just choose either both or whatever, and that gets to and great adventures, just so you can do a lot of great combos and everything. Now next is Vanquish. In this game, you can just do some shootings. And in this game, you can always do shootings, and you also keep attacking with your fists and everything. And this gets awesome every time you can do awesome explosions. And again, just such a great explosion, just trying to do away with. And that's all it gets. Well, it's just good action. The next is Lair. In this game is just very epic where you get to land there, do a lot of fire and flamethrowers and everything. And when you watch the land, you gotta attack with all the bad guys with your dragon. And then you just go fly up anytime you wish. And if you do, you just keep attacking with everything you got. Next is Pokemon Diamond version. And yeah, in this game I can always enjoy playing Pokemon anytime I wish, and it's connected to the certain game that gets connected to it at the same time, trades, battles, and everything. And that's why I always like to do all at the same time. It gets that epic. I do a lot of special things to customize your teams and doing like every kind of combo of teams that you ever wanted to join with. And it's the same with Soul Silver and Soul Silver in Pokemon. It's very simple at the same time, so that's the same thing at the same time. And next, I also get to have Parappa the Rapper. It's always good to have a puppy that can rap, and it's always one of my favorites when it comes to that part. You need somebody who can rap for you. Yeah. I also get to have Mortal Kombat Trilogy. And this game gets very high, and it also gets what you do a lot of fatalities and brutalities at the end when you win. And you just gotta kill them with either which one you ever want to do. Just kill them in the death parts. And that gets very epic too. And next I also get to have Twisted Metal 2 on PlayStation 1. And yeah, this game gets a lot epically sometimes where you get to play somebody, get to fire something with a lot of rockets, remote bombs and everything. And that's what makes this game powerful. It gets very critical when it comes to battling with somebody that you ever get to battle against. You just kill them with their own vehicles. So now, I also get to have Dead or Alive 5 last round. And this game just came out in the PlayStation 3 version, but now it mostly gets that better on PlayStation 4. And there's a real better version of it, and you can play all the favorite characters that you already like. And it gets very epic when you get to play all the best female characters in it too. I also get to have Grand Theft Auto 5. And Grand Theft Auto 5 is another one of the best things I usually got for Christmas a long time ago. And you gotta play just either these three guys, and in the online mode you can play as a female character, but not in the story mode. But this game gets very epic when it comes to being online. You just gotta play with any way you can. And this I also get to have Prototype. I get to play either Prototype 1 or 2. And PlayStation 4 version, and it gets way better than having the PlayStation 3 version of this games of either Prototype 1 and 2. And you get to do a lot of blood crashing, throw cars at people, and you can travel for anywhere you can. Now we made this game epic. Now here's Devil May Cry, the Definitive Invention. And yeah, this game gets very epic on PlayStation 4 version. It gets it way better than the PlayStation 3 version. So it's always going to be a much better graphic, and it gets very unique every time when you get to play this game. It gets do a lot of slashing on enemies and everything. It's just like Ninja Gaiden. So next I also get to have Super Mario Galaxy. And get to go to that Crabber Cosmic Adventures and trying to save the galaxy from this enemy named Bowser. And it's always up to Mario to save the galaxy and the cosmic adventures, and to fly anywhere you can. Now, another game that I got that gets very similar to these other two games of Pokemon, I also get to have Pokemon Battle Revolution. This game gets very epic, and I always like the way how it gets played every time you get to do the very best at everything that you got to play with it. Any versions you ever want to use to it and connect with it. And that's how you get great adventures or whatever you got to do all at the same time. And next I also get to have Mario Strikers Charge. In this game, you can get to the goals so that way, and you gotta keep charging yourself at full power in order to get many points as you can. So if you can just keep doing that, you might be able to win no more higher points than your opponent does, and that's how you win. Now, I also get to have Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. This game gets very epic, and you can play your favorite characters, all the Saiyans, androids, aliens, and everything. And get it back as all the very bad guys to just hit as hard as you can, like you always do in the very best fighting games. And it's one of the very best fighting games I got. It gets that epically powerful. You can play best powerful characters of all times. I also get to have the game of Super Mario Strikers. It gets very simple to charge, but it gets epic every time you charge. You gotta hit the ball and a complete accuracy so you can win a lot harder. So you gotta score at least 2 points more than everything. I also get to have Mortal Kombat 4. Mortal Kombat 4 is another one of the best Mortal Kombat games of all time. It gets kind of awesome every time you just keep playing your hardest so you can win by harder until you get to reach to the top of being Shinnok. And to a lot of movies and everything, when you beat this whole game, you just gotta get to it, and that's how you win at it. Now, my number one game of all time is Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Super Smash Bros. Brawl is one of my top favorite games of all time. This gets very epic of all time. It gets very simple and way better than these other games that I always got. It gets to be a lot epically than all other games that I ever played. So it's always one of my top favorites. It gets very similar to this other game that I got. That gets that very simple at the same time. It gets very simple and very epically with the Wii U Super Smash Bros. But I always like this one better, and this one does the same thing. So it doesn't really matter what I always like to play. It's always either both that I can ever play all at the same time. It's always one of the very best games of all time that I always like to play at the same time, and that gets very epically. So it's always the very best things that I always like to play all at the same time, and that's how it gets. So there you have it. So that's all the very best things that I always like to play every single time. Wherever I get bored in life, it's always the best thing that I can do. So wherever you ever get bored about whatever game you always like to play, it's always something wherever you want to decide to play with. And that's how you get to play all the very best games that gets very epically powerful and do a lot of best incredible things, and that's how you do it. And that's how I want to do it, show you everything. So bye.